afternoon sun dips below the western mountain peak, casting a magnificent saffron illumination upon everything we seek. I sit on the hilltop, watching the long shadows stretch across the lawn, feeling a deep gratitude for the beautiful path we are currently on. The harsh glare of the midday stress has completely expired, replaced by a comforting warmth that leaves our spirits inspired. I open up my vintage instrument case, catching the radiant ray, an exquisite sonic celebration to conclude this memorable day. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold. Basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. I've performed under 1,000,000 synthetic stadium halogen lamps, spent freezing nights in uncomfortable muddy backstage camps, but no theatrical production matches this organic celestial display, turning our simple human connection into a sacred immortal highway. The gentle breeze carries the sweet fragrance of blossoming clover, and reassuring confirmation that our long spiritual winter is finally over. Your hand rests upon my shoulder, completely steady and strong, providing the absolute reassurance that this is where I belong. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold. Basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. Let the night approach, we are no longer afraid of the dark. We've captured a permanent fragment of this celestial spark, an indestructible furnace of inspiration born from mutual trust, a beautiful masterpiece that will never dissolve into dust. See the sun sink on the majestic brink. The light is so pure, our future is sure. Basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. Golden hour, golden hour. clouds appear. Antique parlor guitar sits abandoned in the corner of the dusty stage. Its varnish is peeling, its wood tells the story of an angrier age. I run my fingers across the metal wires, finding tension and rust, a monument to beautiful melodies that have now dissolved into dust. I snapped a silver E string while trying to force a passionate bend, a sudden sharp metaphor for a relationship we could no longer defend. We pushed our expectations far beyond what the instrument could bear. Now we are left with the echoing silence of our mutual despair. Can we rewrite the arrangement when the harmony is gone completely wrong? When the lyrics we cherish no longer belong in this traditional song, the rhythm is faltered, leaving us stranded where we don't belong. Staring at these broken strings, counting the cost of our creative pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start to stitch together the severed chambers of our unraveled heart. I remember when every chord we struck felt effortless and pure. We possessed a magical medicine that could any emotional ailment cure. But fame is a greedy salesman that buys a soul for a shiny dime, leaving you stranded out of tune and completely out of time. The piano pedal sticks holding on to notes that should have passed away, a haunting resonance that reminds me of everything we failed to say. We were so busy projecting our voices to the back rows of the theater hall that we never noticed our private foundation beginning to crumble and fall. Can we rewrite the arrangement when the harmony is gone completely wrong? When the lyrics we cherish no longer belong in this traditional song, the rhythm is faltered, leaving us stranded where we don't belong. Staring at these broken strings, counting the cost of our creative pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start to stitch together the severed chambers of our unraveled make it uniquely ours. A scarred masterpiece born from surviving these dark, turbulent hours. Unwound, untuned, every creative ego wounded. But listen close to the space between. The most beautiful song we've ever seen. Staring at these broken strings, counting the cost of our creative pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start to stitch together the severed chambers of our unraveled heart. Broken strings, but we can still sing. Let the new music begin. Yeah, let it ring. Heavy air hangs low over the sleepy harbor bay. The gulls are flown, chasing the last light of day. I watch the barometer dropping through the kitchen glass, waiting for this illumined shadow to finally pass. Got a flashlight, a radio, and an old woolen coat, checking the dark lines on my battered wooden boat. The wind is shifting north, howling a vicious tune, swallowing the remaining sliver of the autumn moon. Nature is preparing for a magnificent, chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months completely away. There is no escape from the elements, heading our way underneath these stormy skies. We find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before. I've navigated rough waters across the Atlantic track, felt the spray of the ocean trying to break my back. But nothing compares to the tempest inside your mind, the most beautiful danger I could ever hope to find. Oh, the power lines flicker, plunging us into total night. But the warmth of your embrace is an eternal light. We don't need electricity or an artificial spark when our love can illuminate the deepest dark. Nature is preparing for a magnificent, chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months the elements, heading our way underneath these stormy skies. We find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before. Let the gale force winds tear the old shingles off the roof. Our love doesn't require any further structural proof. We can survive the wreckage, we can rebuild the wall, standing tall together through the fiercest squall. Listen to the rain beat, our hearts keep the same beat. Let the tempest roar right outside our door. Underneath these stormy skies, we find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before. Stormy skies fading into the dawn. The worst of the weather is gone. Yeah, we made it through. Yeah. Heavy air hangs low over the sleepy harbor bay. The gulls are flown, chasing the last light of day. I watch the barometer dropping through the kitchen glass, waiting for this looming shadow to finally pass. Got a flashlight, a radio, and an old woolen coat, checking the dock lines on my battered wooden boat. The wind is shifting north, howling a vicious tune, swallowing the remaining sliver of the autumn moon. Nature is preparing for a magnificent chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months completely away. There is no escape from the elements heading our way. Underneath these stormy skies, we find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving I've navigated rough waters across the Atlantic track, felt the spray of the ocean
trying to break my back,
but nothing compares
to the tempest inside your mind.
the most beautiful danger
I could ever hope to find.
The power lines flicker,
plunging us into total night,
but the warmth of your embrace
is an internal light.
We don't need electricity
or an artificial spark. When our love can illuminate the deepest dark, nature is preparing for a magnificent chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months completely away.
There is no escape from the elements heading our way. Underneath these stormy skies, we find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before. Let the gale force winds tear the old shingles off the roof.
Our love doesn't require any further structural proof.
We can survive the wreckage,
We can rebuild the wall
standing tall
together through the fiercest squall.
Listen to the rain beat,
Our hearts keep the same beat.
let the tempest roar
Right outside our door. Underneath these stormy skies, we find our final retreat,
where the crashing waves
where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet.
oh, let the lightning flash
And the lightning flash,
and the thunder rattle the floor.
we are safer together than we ever were before. Stormy skies fading into the dawn, the worst of the weather is gone. Yeah, we made it through. Velour armchairs arranged in a semicircle beneath a low ceiling lamp. The air conditioning unit hums softly, chasing away the summer damp. used to stand, holding a glass of sparkling tonic water inside my trembling hand.
I slipped through the rear entrance, carrying an unamplified jazz guitar, avoiding the chaotic chatter from the crowded sidewalk bazaar. This vacant room offers a sanctuary for those who wish to contemplate the heavy consequences of a choice we made entirely too late. The stillness wraps around us like an expensive cashmere shawl, absorbing the unspoken tension, expanding within this concrete wall. A quiet truce before the final autumn leaves begin to fall, resting inside the sanctuary of the silent lounge tonight, where the remaining worries dissolve completely out of sight. No lyrics required to explain the complexity of our current state. We simply coexist while the hands of the clock dictate our fate. I spent decades navigating the loud commercial entertainment industry, trading my authentic artistic vision for financial stability and industry luxury. But this unbothered stillness restores my original creative clarity, showing me that peace is a rare, non-negotiable commodity. Your fingers rest motionless upon the dark mahogany wood grain, a beautiful contrast to the frantic pace of the Russian commuter train. We don't need a massive audience to validate our inner worth, when this private stillness is the sweetest paradise on earth. The stillness wraps around us like an expensive cashmere shawl, absorbing the unspoken tension, expanding within this concrete wall. A quiet truce before the final autumn leaves begin to fall, resting inside the sanctuary of this silent lounge tonight, where the remaining worries dissolve completely out of sight. No lyrics required to explain the complexity of our current state. We simply coexist while the hands of the clock dictate our fate. Let the noise in metropolis continue its frantic, endless race. We've established a permanent boundary around this sacred space. No static, no interference, no pressure to perform or pretend. Just two tired companions reaching a peaceful, quiet and pure stillness, curing the illness. No words to speak,
No permanent address listed inside my tattered leather book. Just a collection of panoramas that my wandering eyes took. I pack light, carrying nothing but a melody inside my chest, refusing the predictable comfort of a traditional nest.
My boots are scuffed from exploring the gravel paths of Europe's edge. I slept on mountain peaks and beneath a crumbling castle ledge. Society offers a blueprint for a quiet, sedentary life, but I prefer the unpredictable wind, the creative struggle and strife. We are the architects of an unconventional, nomadic design, crossing invisible borders where our independent paths align, trading security for a glimpse of the transcendent divine, guided by nothing but the instincts of a vagabond soul, refusing to let the modern establishment take total control. We find our citizenship within the chords of a traveling song. Roaming through the wilderness is exactly where we belong. I met wealthy merchants who owned towers made of polished stone, yet they spent their miserable evenings sitting completely alone. They accumulated fortunes but lost their capacity to feel, forgetting the simple magic of an organic campfire meal. Your laughter has the texture of a wild forest trail, telling stories of survival through a fierce winter gale. We don't need titles, deeds, or a fancy gilded frame when the open horizon remembers our authentic name. We are the architects of an unconventional, nomadic design, crossing invisible borders where our independent paths align, trading security for a glimpse of the transcendent divine, guided by nothing but the instincts of a vagabond soul, refusing to let the modern establishment take total control. We find our citizenship within the chords of a traveling song. Roaming through the wilderness is exactly where we belong. And if the trail disappears beneath a blanket of leaves, we'll follow the alignment that the constellation weaves. No maps can capture the geometry of where we want to go, when our inner compass understands what the maps can never know. Keep walking on until the night is gone. No walls to buy, leave everything behind, guided by nothing but the instincts of a vagabond soul, refusing to let the modern establishment
vagabond soul, keep moving with the breeze, past the hills and across the seven seas. Just keep roaming. Dim light and overhead haze floating through the crowded pub, a late night sanctuary away from the daily corporate hub. The saxophone player is leaning against the brick veneer, blowing a sultry phrase that chases away every inhibition and fear.
I'm sitting in the corner booth, watching the incense spiral high, sipping a tumbler of scotch, catching your mysterious eye. The drummer drops a syncopated beat that captures my feet, an irresistible invitation, making our separate paths meet. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation and expensive cologne, a sacred playground where nobody has to spend the evening alone. We are melting into the tempo, a hypnotic zone, caught up inside this infectious smoky groove tonight, where the boundaries blur beneath the purple velvet light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our bodies should sway. We are leaving the rigid structure of the world far away. Far away. I've played in grand concert halls across the European continent,
but nothing matches this basement club's organic element.
your hips move
Like water flowing down a mountain stream, turning this casual encounter into an everlasting dream. The electric keyboard plays a cascading jazz progression so fine, sending a delicious shiver straight down my sensitive spine. We don't need a formal introduction or a complicated phrase when our synchronized movement speaks through the aromatic haze. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation and expensive cologne, a sacred playground where nobody has to spend the evening alone. We are melting into the tempo, entering a hypnotic zone, caught up inside this infectious smoky groove tonight, where smoky groove, keeping us moving, our spirits improving. Just let it flow, slow, slow, slow. Dim lighting overhead, haze floating through the crowded pub, a late night sanctuary away from the daily corporate hub. The saxophone player is leaning against the brick veneer, blowing a sultry phrase that chases away every inhibition and fear.
In the corner booth,
watching the incense spiral high,
sipping a tumbler of scotch,
catching your mysterious eye.
The drummer drops a syncopated beat
that captures my feet, an irresistible invitation making our separate paths meet. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation and expensive cologne,
a sacred playground where nobody has to spend the evening alone.
We are melting into the tempo, entering hypnotic zone, caught up inside this infectious smoky groove tonight, where the boundaries blur beneath the purple velvet light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our bodies should sway. We are leaving the rigid structure of the world far away. The European continent,
but nothing matches this basement club's
organic element.
Your hips move like water
flowing down a mountain stream, turning this casual encounter into an everlasting dream.
The electric keyboard plays a cascade in jazz progression so fine,
sending a delicious shiver straight down my sensitive spine.
We don't need a formal introduction
or a complicated phrase when our synchronized movement speaks through the aromatic haze. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation and expensive cologne,
a sacred playground where nobody has
to spend the evening alone. We are melting into the tempo,
entering a hypnotic
zone, caught up inside this infectious smoky groove tonight,
where the boundaries blur
beneath the purple velvet light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our bodies should sway. We are leaving the rigid structure of the world. Feel the smoke rise, look through the disguise, keep the groove tight all through the night. Caught up inside this infectious smoky groove tonight, where the boundaries blur beneath the purple velvet light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our body should sway. We are leaving the rigid structure of the world far away. Smoky groove, keeping us moving, our spirits improving. Just let it flow, slow, slow. The late afternoon sun dips below the western mountain peak, casting a magnificent saffron illumination upon everything we seek. I sit on the hilltop, watching the long shadows stretch across the lawn, feeling a deep gratitude for the beautiful path we are currently on.
The harsh glare of the midday stress has completely expired, replaced by a comfort and warmth that leaves our spirits inspired. I open up my vintage instrument case, catching the radiant ray, an exquisite sonic celebration to conclude this memorable day. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. I performed under a million synthetic stadium halogen lamps, spent freezing nights in uncomfortable, muddy backstage camps. But no theatrical production matches this organic celestial display, turning our simple human connection into a sacred, immortal highway. The gentle breeze carries the sweet fragrance of blossoming clover, and reassuring confirmation that our long spiritual winter is finally over. Your hand rests upon my shoulder, completely steady and strong, providing the absolute reassurance that this is where I belong. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows
mutual trust, a beautiful masterpiece that will never dissolve into dust. See the sun sink on the majestic brink. The light is so pure, our future is sure. Basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. Timeless melodies soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. Golden hour, painting our lives with brilliant grace, leaving a beautiful permanent smile upon your face as the stars appear. Pack the worn-out leather suitcase and throw it in the rusty Chevrolet. The morning mist is lifting, revealing miles of endless desert gray. I spent too many seasons waiting for a miracle in that sleepy town. Time to chase the southern wind before another sun goes down. Got my boots frizzled and a pocket full of wrinkled dollar bills, looking past the jagged canyons toward those unfamiliar distant hills. The past is just a hitchhiker standing stranded in our rearview mirror. With every mile we conquer, the picture ahead gets a little clearer. We don't need a golden compass or a map to show us where to go, when the gravel speaks a language that our restless spirits already know. Just press your foot against the pedal and let the freedom flow. Traveling down this dusty road, leaving our heavy burdens far behind, searching for a brand new frequency that our weary minds can find. Through the heat haze and the parched land, we are drifting free, heading toward the place where the wilderness finally meets the sea. I spent decades playing melodies for crowds who never knew my real name, chasing phantoms of fortune trapped inside a tiring corporate game. But your sweet voice called me out from the shadows of that concrete maze. Now we are writing our own gospel in this golden sun-drenched days. The air smells of wild sagebrush and freedom blowing through my messy hair. For the first time in a century, I don't feel the weight of despair. Let the engine hum its lullaby as we cross the state borderline. Your hand resting on the dashboard, completely synchronized with mine. We don't need a golden compass or a map to show us where to go, when the gravel speaks a language that our restless spirits already know. Just a tent beneath the stars and drink cheap cherry wine. No regrets, no backward glances, no apologies left to make. We choose every single twist and turn that this crooked path might take. Just dust and wine, and the horizon stretching wide. Nothing left to hide. Ride on, companion, ride. Traveling down this dusty road, leaving our heavy burdens far behind. Searching for a brand new frequency that our weary minds can't find. Through the heat haze and the parched land, we are drifting free, heading toward the place where the wilderness finally meets the sea. This dusty road keeps calling our name. Nothing will ever be the same. Yeah, keep rolling on. Pack the worn-out leather suitcase and throw it in the rusty Chevrolet. The morning mist is lifting, revealing miles of endless desert gray. I spent too many seasons waiting for a miracle in that sleepy town. Time to chase the southern wind before another sun goes down.
Got my boots resoled in a pocket full of wrinkled dollar bills, looking past the jagged canyons toward those unfamiliar distant hills. The past is just a hitchhiker standing stranded in our rearview mirror. With every mile we conquer, the picture ahead gets a little clearer. We don't need a golden compass or a map to show us where to go. When the gravel speaks a language that our restless spirits already know, just press your foot against the pedal and let the freedom flow. Traveling down this dusty road, leaving our heavy burdens far behind. Searching for a brand new frequency that our weary minds can find. Through the heat haze and the parched land, we are drifting free, heading toward the place where the wilderness finally meets the sea. I spent decades playing melodies for crowds who never knew my real name, chasing phantoms of fortune, trapped inside a tyrant corporate game. But your sweet voice called me out from the shadows of that concrete maze. Now we are writing our own gospel in this golden sun-drenched days. The air smells of wild sagebrush
and freedom blowing through my messy hair.
for the first time in a
Century, I don't feel the weight of despair. Let the engine hum its lullaby as we cross the state borderline. Your hand resting on the dashboard, completely synchronized with mine. We don't need a golden compass or a map to show us where to go. When the gravel speaks a language that our restless spirits already know, just press your foot against the pedal and let the freedom flow. Traveling down this dusty road, leaving our heavy burdens far behind, searching for a brand new frequency that our weary minds can find. Through the heat, haze, and the parched land, we are drifting free, heading toward the place where the wilderness finally meets the sea. No regrets, no backward glances, no apologies left to make. We choose every single twist and turn that this crooked path might take. Just dust and wine, and the horizon stretching wide. Nothing left to hide. Ride on, companion, ride. Traveling down this dusty road, leaving our heavy burdens far behind, searching for a brand new frequency that our weary minds can find. Through the heat, haze, and the parched land, we are drifting free, heading toward the place where the wilderness finally meets the sea. This dusty road keeps calling our name. Nothing will ever be the same. Yeah, keep rolling on. I stand at the edge of the canyon, calling out your name, but the mountain only returns a sound that feels exactly the same. A lingering vibration from a conversation we had yesteryear, a haunting reminder of a proximity that used to be so near. Across the foggy valley, I listen to the fading acoustic sound, searching for the physical footprints we left upon this ground. Time has stretched the distance between our separate shores, leaving me with nothing but the memory of what was once yours. The geography of our separation is vast, rugged, and deep, guarding the ancient secrets that our spirits promise to keep. As we try to bridge the chasm while the world is fast asleep, listening closely to the remnants of a distant echo in the wind, a fragile sonic thread connecting the places where we sinned. Though the chapters have closed and the book is placed on the shelf, your resonance remains an inseparable part of my internal self. I traveled to the northern wilderness to escape the heavy regret, believing that a change of climate would help my mind forget. But the howling of the timber wolves carries your exact vocal tone, reminding me that a man can never truly be completely alone. I trace the ivory keys, playing the chords you taught me to execute, though the strings inside the piano have grown old and mostly mute. A subtle harmonic frequency still lingers within the wooden frame, a beautiful ghost that refuses to abandon its original claim. The geography of our separation is vast, rugged, and deep, guarding the ancient secrets that our spirits promise to keep. As we try to bridge the chasm while the world is fast asleep, listening closely to the remnants of a distant echo in the wind, a fragile sonic thread connecting the places where we sinned. Though the chapters have closed and the book is placed on the shelf, your resonance remains an inseparable part of my internal self. Is it possible to recreate the original acoustic vibration? Or are we destined to live in a state of permanent insulation? Let the sound waves travel across the miles of wilderness sand until they finally land inside the palm of your welcoming hand. Can you hear me? Across the great sea, the sound is small, but it survives it all. Listening closely to the remnants of a distant echo in the wind, a fragile sonic thread connecting the places where we sinned. Though the chapters have closed and the book is placed on the shelf, your resonance remains an inseparable part of my internal self. The distant echo fading away into space, leaving a beautiful permanent trace, still hearing your voice. flashes through the condensation on the saloon window pane. Bartender is polishing old glasses, trying to ignore the sound of the rain.
You walked in with your collar up,
Smelling of tobacco smoke and gasoline. The most intriguing gentleman this sleepy southern lounge has ever seen.
I took a stool right beside you, kicking off the mud from my leather boots. Two weary travelers searching for a place to replant our severed roots.
I ordered a double pour of that dark amber elixir from Kentucky's finest hill. We didn't say a single word, but the restless world suddenly stood still. There is a sweet intoxication in the way our glances collide and mesh, a primal current circulating underneath the surface of our mortal flesh. We are drinking down the worries that we no longer wish to possess.
oh, sweet bourbon,
Smooth down the jagged edges of this long day. Let the liquid honey wash our collective anxieties and regrets away. An acoustic guitar serenading our souls in this dim-lit sanctuary tonight, with you by my side. Even the deepest darkness feels warm and bright.
I spent years chasing phantom fortunes across the
Mississippi Delta plains,
blinded by ambition,
bound tight by invisible emotional chains.
but one sip of your laughter
Completely shattered my cynical defense, bringing back a long-lost feeling of innocence and spiritual sense.
my fingers
Trace the rim of the glass as you spin a fascinating tale of broken stages, midnight trains, and highways lost in a foggy veil. Your voice has the texture of velvet mixed with gravel from the road, slowly lifting from my shoulders a heavy, multi-generational load. There is a sweet intoxication in the way our glances collide and mesh, a primal current circulating underneath the surface of our mortal flesh. We are drinking down the worries that we no longer wish to possess. Oh, sweet bourbon, smooth down the jagged edges of this long day. Let the liquid honey wash our collective anxieties and regrets away. An acoustic guitar serenading our souls in this dim-lit sanctuary tonight, with you by my side. Even the deepest darkness feels warm and bright. The bottle is running low, but our spirits are soaring incredibly high. Underneath this corrugated tin roof, beneath an unbothered southern sky, we don't need a guarantee of tomorrow or a permanent golden vow. We just need this intoxicating salvation in the absolute here and now. Just a little taste, no need for foolish haste. Let the warmth spread deep inside, nowhere left to hide. Oh, sweet bourbon, smooth down the jagged edges of this long day. Let the liquid honey wash our collective anxieties and regrets away. An acoustic guitar serenading our souls in this dim-lit sanctuary tonight, with you by my side. Even the deepest darkness feels diamonds across the turquoise lake. A beautiful reality replacing the nightmares we used to make. I'm lounging on the wooden porch, barefoot and entirely free, watching the emerald leaves dance on the weeping willow tree.
I threw my heavy winter overcoat into the back of the closet floor, unlocking the rusty latch on the ocean-facing screen door. The scent of salt water and blossoming jasmine fills the afternoon air, erasing the remaining traces of our accumulated sorrow and care. The season of warmth has finally arrived to heal our skin, opening up the windows, letting the fresh inspiration come in. A beautiful chapter is about to organically begin. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. I spent too many years trapped inside a frozen, cynical mind, believing that happiness was a treasure I could never find. But your radiant smile melted the stubborn glacier in my soul, bringing back the vibrant colors, making my perspective whole. We pack a picnic basket
with fresh fruit and chilled white wine,
strolling down the sandy shoreline where the tides intertwine. Your laughter is a melody sweeter than any radio hit song, a reassuring confirmation that this is exactly where we belong. The season of warmth has finally arrived to heal our skin, opening up the windows, letting the fresh inspiration come in. A beautiful chapter is about to organically begin. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. Let the temperature rise, we got shade beneath the canopy, living our lives with absolute simplicity and autonomy. No schedules to rush, no deadlines hanging over our heads, just enjoying this beautiful paradise instead. Feel the wind blow, take it real slow, soak in the sun. We've only just begun. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching
the fading wallpaper of this empty room. The clock strikes 12, but sleep refuses to rescue my mind. I watch the neon reflection to the glass panes. Every drop outside tells a story of what we left behind in the dark.
My old six-string feels heavy in my calloused hands tonight. Smoking a final cigarette, watching the embers burn away their light. We walked 1,000 miles just to end up standing right here, where the highway meets the horizon, drowning in our own quiet fear. The wind whispers secrets that we used to keep hidden deep inside. Now there is nowhere left for two wandering souls to run and hide. The storm is moving closer, shaking the foundations of our pride. Oh, midnight rain, wash away the stains of yesterday's foolish games, pouring down like tears from heaven, calling out our forgotten names. Hold me close before the morning light breaks this fragile spell apart. Let the rhythm of the falling water heal each broken piece of our heart. I remember the concrete streets burning under the July sun. We were reckless dreamers, thinking our paradise had just begun. But winters came fast, turning our sweet wine into bitter frost. Now I'm counting the heavy price of everything we discovered and lost. The piano keys feel cold underneath my trembling fingertips. A haunting melody lingers, unspoken words freezing on my lips. You look at me from across the dim hallway with distant eyes. Two strangers sharing a roof under these gray, unforgiving skies. The wind whispers secrets that we used to keep hidden deep inside. Now there is nowhere left for two wandering souls to run and hide. The storm is moving closer, shaking the foundations of our pride. Oh, midnight rain, wash away the stains of yesterday's foolish games, pouring down like tears from heaven, calling out our forgotten names. Hold me close before the morning light breaks this fragile spell apart. Let the rhythm of the falling water heal each broken piece of our heart. Can we find salvation in the middle of this thunderous roar? Or are we just ghosts knocking on a locked, forgotten door? Let the deluge cleanse the doubts that kept us paralyzed so long. Within this midnight tempest is where our weary spirits belong. Listen close, the sky is weeping softly now. We can learn to forgive somehow. Just let it fall.